Italian Football Podcast.
Let's move on to the right winger. So Milan have already signed Pulisic, who could potentially play on the right wing. He can play quite a few roles. Do you think Milan will still sign another right winger? They've been looking at Samuel Chukwueze of Villarreal. Do you think they will sign another right winger, or after Pulisic, do you think that's it?
Yeah, Chukwueze is a player that like a lot, but it's very difficult in this moment because Villarreal asked for him almost 35 millions, only cash payment without adding bonus. And for Milan, this proposal is not negotiable because they consider him really high. Milan want to offer a maximum of 20 million with bonus because the player will expire his contract next year. And for this negotiation, we must always wait because if no other proposal arrived with the work of the intermediaries, Villarreal will have to lower their demands. But what I can tell you is that he's definitely the management's favorite to fill the last non-extracomunitary slot.
Yes, of course. Milan have only got one non-EU slot left in their squad. Yeah. Well, that could have important ramifications on the striker, the search for a striker. We know that Milan want to sign another striker. They've only got Olivier Giroud. They need someone else. Giroud's going to be 37 soon, I think. So Milan need another striker. Now, they've been linked to a lot of names. Alvaro Morata, Balogun, who's the Arsenal striker, Boulaye Dia, Mehdi Taremi, Jonathan David, Gianluca Scamacca, the Sturm Graz lesser-known striker Emega. What is the situation with the search for a striker, and who is the preferred option for Milan, and what do you see happening with the search for a striker?
Yeah, it's the hard decision for the next striker because this moment Milan are very calm in deciding which striker to buy because they don't want to make mistake as they have in the past. For me, the favorite now is Alvaro Morata, but the club wants to get him for 10 to 15 million euros. But for Morata in this moment there is a strange problem because his agents claim that his clause is 10 million euros according to the last agreement between Morata and Atletico, but the Atletico say that the latest update is worthless now, so they want at last 20 millions for him. And Milan now want to understand the real price for him. Balogun and David of Lille are difficult because they cost a lot. In fact, Milan they withdraw for the race for Openda, for example, who will go to the Lipsia because Lens ask a lot of money for Openda. This moment Milan have to pay many players. They won't spend so much just for one striker. Diaz is another profile interesting for Milan, is Dia for Salernitana, but he was bought by Salernitana in this moment, and Salernitana are now asking at the last double for his sale. So it's difficult also for Dia. I don't think on Scamacca and Emega are of interest at the moment because there has been no contact with them, and I think that Scamacca is talking to Roma for the future, and while Taremi is another profile is interesting for Milan because was proposed by his agent was Milan, and Milan analyzed the situation, and the interest is very very big in this moment, but it's not simple because the request for port is very very high for him because he is also experiencing, and it's already 30 years old. So Milan don't want to spend more than 10 millions bonus for him. It's very difficult for him. I think at this moment the favorite is always Morata for the next striker for AC Milan.